let's get started. All right.
All right.
So basically, at first, I want to ask you, what do you think your problems are?
Gosh, I would say, I mean, for sure laning. I think that's
Okay, laning.
I think losing lane is pretty is tough. It's tough to come back. So it's a lot easier for
Yeah,
winning
but
lane.
losing your lane is not the root of the problem. Losing your lane is the result of some issues. So what do you think the issues
Oh,
are?
okay.
You don't have to be
Um,
correct. I just need to. I want to see what you
yeah,
think.
yeah. I'm assuming maybe maybe poor mechanics or poor decision making. Not punishing correctly. I guess maybe not understanding the matchup. I guess
Okay.
I don't know. I would attribute it to laning mistakes.
All right. So
Um,
you have an issue
and then I
with
think
laning. So generally
I
speaking, you like trading, matchup, and so on.
I think so. I think that's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
And I would say the other thing is,
Mhm.
I feel like maybe team fights. I don't always feel like I can,
Mhm.
I don't always see some of the people coming. I don't always predict all the abilities or dodge all the abilities, and
Okay.
it's kind of game over from there. So I think sometimes
Mhm.
maybe the team fighting is hard. And then I
Okay.
would say
Cool.
the last thing maybe it's just the macro. I think at some point, I'm used to playing a jungler, so I'm always on top of the objectives, always ganking. Now, as I'm an ADC,
Cool. Cool.
I'm like thirsty for money. I'm trying to get CS, trying to catch all the waves.
Mhm.
Again, trying to join the fights, trying to join the objectives. I think it's a lot to learn. It's a slightly different role.
Yeah,
So
cool, cool, cool.
I
I
mean,
think I can help you a lot on this. Anyways, so this is
okay,
the plan for today. I mean, I want to focus on these things first, and then we're gonna
yeah,
watch one
yeah,
of your games. All right. So,
yeah.
first, when we come to League, and when you talk to anyone about League of Legends, the first thing they say is the game is toxic, the game is like bad, people are mentally ill, and so on. So before anything, even if you have like the best gameplay in the world, your gameplay will mean nothing if you don't have the good mental. And what do you think could cause in having a good mental in the game? How could you obtain that? How could you get this?
I mean, I just mute everyone. I put
Cool.
music on. I don't really
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, as a jungler, I've been being flamed from out my entire life. I just muted people seasons ago, and I just don't really care what they
How about
say.
the pings?
Um, I don't really mind. I think people get mad at. I just don't care. I think
No, no, but
I
do
just do
you
my
mute the
best.
pings?
No, because sometimes people ping like missing, and some people ping
Okay.
objectives. It kind of helps.
Okay, good. Okay, you need to also keep in mind that every game you play is a learning process, and you should never complain about anything. The only consistent things in your games is yourself.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
the only consistent thing. So basically, you should never complain. You should never say like my support or something. No, it's you and you only. Nothing else matters. You should have this in mind. So when in
Right.
league, mental is a really really big thing. So what else do you think when it comes to mental?
No, I agree. I think as soon as you get tilted, it's not fun to play, and you don't really want to win.
Exactly. And so
Or you
when
make
it
bad decisions, right? You trade bad, you play aggressively, you flash forward. I mean, yeah, if you're inting, it's the chance of you winning is low. You have to let other people carry.
also, yeah. And then okay, when it comes to mental, this is really important to keep in mind. What else? Like the result of mental could be something else. It could be losing, right? And when you lose, what happens? You're gonna spam games.
Yeah, until you win, you gotta
And
win one.
what do you think about spamming games?
I think you just get tired. I think it after like 2 3 games, I'm pretty tired.
So yeah,
It's hard
if
to
you
play
wanna
well.
climb, first you fix your mental, and then you don't spam games. Don't spam. Like maybe if you wanna play like I don't know overall of a sum of 5 games in a day, it's no problem. 6 games, it's okay. But more than that, it's gonna be like it's gonna have like side effects on you,
Right?
and
Yeah,
it's gonna
I agree.
detriment
I
you. So
agree.
it's just better to play less. If it's I know it
Hmm.
might sound like trivial, but if you play less, you're gonna get better. If you play more, you get worse. That's how the game works because it's mentally draining and it's really exhausting to perform in every game you play.
Yeah, no,
And
I agree.
also like there is a small tip I like to give is like take 5 to 10 minutes of breaks between every game, so you can mentally reset. Like go take a like I don't know, take a shower maybe or grab a drink or fresh air or anything just to freshen up your mood to get yourself out of the previous game's mood. So it's really good when you want to climb so you can have your best self in every game. All right?
Right. Okay.
And yeah, I mean, of course, just don't forget to enjoy the game. Anyways, when we like talk about the game, like there are so many things to focus on, but I like to focus on this the concept of windows. What do I mean by windows? Windows is when you're playing versus, let's say, a Blitzcrank, all right, and he uses his Q ability, and you know that his Q ability takes 15 seconds cooldown. So you recognize this window, and then you go for the fight on Blitzcrank because he doesn't have a Q. So this is an important concept to keep in mind
Mhm.
when you're making things happen. So you're in lane, you're with your support, and Blitz throw his Q in the middle. So immediately now you should recognize that we can fight. This is a window for us. And this applies to everything. Let's say that you're versus a Lux, you use the Q so you can kill her. You're versus a Thresh, and so on and so forth. Alright?
Yeah, it plays to you, right? When your Lux misses the Q, then you have to be defensive.
Exactly, exactly. So it goes vice versa, so you can understand what's going on.
Yeah,
So yeah, we
yeah.
covered this and this. All right. Now with the tethering. What do I mean by tethering? By tethering, I mean that your opponent has, a range that they play in. All right. Let me go to LoL Planner. LoL Planner. All right. Look. Let's say that this is a Caitlyn. It's your opponent, right? And that's her range. Okay. And you are a Jinx. You are here. You should always have an imaginary line of her range so you don't get into it, so you don't get punished. You should know where to stand so you don't get in the range of enemy blitzcrank hook. You should like know your position. So you position yourself where you can be safe and farm carefully. Why farm safely? Because when you farm safely as an ADC, you can secure that in late game you can be useful for your team because you're almost the late game guarantee for your team. Does it make sense?
Yeah, no, totally.
All right, cool. Let me see what else. Okay, not this one. Okay. Now let's go to the themes of bot lane. What do I mean by themes of bot lane? What do you think?
Themes about lane, waves management.
No. By themes I
Oh,
mean like you have ranged bot lane and you have engaged bot lane.
oh, so like the compositions,
Exactly.
like and enchanters,
Yeah,
right?
I like to refer
I
it
guess they're
refer to it
ranged.
as ranged.
Okay,
So yeah, it's simpler to categorize. So first, let's
okay.
think about when we have an engage support. What should we do when we have an engage support? What should be the mindset we are in?
I would try to be closer to them. So if they take autos or they engage, that I'm close to support.
Hmm.
Go with them.
Okay, you should have like you should
Don't I
you,
don't want them to take. Yeah, I don't want them to take damage for no reason, right? If they take an auto, I should auto back.
yeah, this is correct. But when we want to talk generally, we should like focus on two things when you have an engage
Oh,
support.
okay.
Number one is just don't lose HP. Don't lose HP. Because when you lose HP and your support goes in, the engage is useless.
Right, they die or we die or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's useless. And this also applies to the support as well. If your support goes for unnecessary trades and loses HP, he cannot engage later on. And number two is wave. You cannot put the wave in a bad position for your support. Let's say that you have a Leona here, okay? And you're pushing, 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 pushing. Your Leona will be AFK because she cannot do anything when they're under turret, right?
Right, right. Yeah, I hope they're mid, or going with jungle.
Yeah.
That I
So
agree.
when you have an engage support, you should focus on not losing HP and controlling the wave. So I think the best position for the wave to be when you have an engage support somewhere here.
Hmm.
Talking if you're blue side. So if you have the wave
Right.
here, the enemy should walk up this far, then your engage support can fight and you're gonna have a long fight on the lane. You see, this all goes
Yeah.
back to the wave control. But if you keep pushing the wave, your engage support will be what? Will be useless. Unless their support wants to roam or do something else. Alright, now we move to the second theme of bot lane, which is ranged. What do you think you should be focusing on when you have a range support? Or when you have like range
I
composition?
try to harass
Cool, you wanna poke, I like it. But okay, you should focus on like something like more general, which is having um,
wave control.
yeah, it's wave control, but you should have more minions than your opponents.
I see. Okay.
Because if you have more minions, let's say that you have 6 minions, okay? You have one, two, three, four, five, six. That's you, and they have three, the casters only. Your Lux can walk up freely and poke, because if enemy Thresh tries to hook her, they're gonna be you, Lux, and the minion wave, and also like the ADC, the enemy ADC, is gonna be busy trying to farm the minions. And keep in mind, in early game, you should look at the wave as if you have a jungler with you, if you have a big wave. So you want to have big waves when you have a range support. So your range support can poke them freely. All right. What,
Yeah.
what what do you think
Okay.
else is important when you have a range support?
Um, not getting engaged on.
I mean, but if you have a big wave, you're not gonna be engaged on. You should focus on
Yeah. Yeah.
you should
Oh,
focus
go ahead.
on vision because since you have a big wave, the wave naturally is gonna be pushing, and they're gonna be under turret. Assuming your Caitlyn Lux, they're gonna be under turret. This is your winning position, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
So
get that.
if you put them here under turret, you're gonna freely bully them. But if you don't have vision here, sometimes here, if you're versus a Fiddle or a Zac or a Kane or something, so you put vision here. So if you don't keep enough vision, you're gonna turn your winning position into losing position, obviously. All right.
Right.
So
Okay.
like, now we covered this, and this. All right. Moving to mid game. By the way, do you have any question regarding these four?
I guess one question I have with the theme, I notice this happening a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
I, with my support, sometimes they often want to get vision. Maybe they want to contest scuttle, or they want to get a tri bush, or
Mm-hmm.
they want to get a good ward. I'm having trouble um, being like, okay, should I follow them so they don't get dived or ganked on, or should I control this wave? I guess
Okay,
it
look.
depends, but I feel like I run into situations where I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to help them or I want to fix the wave.
Okay, look. In this position, you should look at the expected value of the situation of your play. So,
Mm,
what do
okay.
you expect to happen if you go with Leona or your support, and what do you expect to happen if you stay in lane? And then you should make the judgment whether to go or not to go. But generally speaking, I would want to always have a good wave, then I would move. But sometimes you have to move earlier. So yeah, you just look at the
Yeah.
expected value. That's pretty
Okay.
much it. All
Okay.
right. And also, like this is a good thing to keep in mind. You do not want to give your opponent free wave if you can kill them. It doesn't matter if you're ranged or engaged. If you can
Mhm.
kill them, don't push the wave onto them unless you're gonna harass them under turret or you're gonna dive them.
Okay.
Because let's say that you're Caitlyn Lux, as we said earlier. You're gonna push them under turret. You're gonna put trap here, and you're gonna bully them so they can't farm, and you're gonna take a plating. That's good. Now you're expanding your lead. But if you just push the wave, they take the wave. You push the wave, they take the wave, and you have the kill pressure. You can kill them. You have a pike. He can kill them. There is no point of pushing the wave if you can kill your opponent. All right? Okay. Now
Okay.
moving
Yeah.
to the what do you say?
Oh no, good. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Now moving to the mid game. Now let's say that you went to mid lane as an ADC. Now we're in mid lane, and because normally you go mid lane, sometimes you go top. It depends on the matchup. Let's say that there is an Azir here. He's 5-0. So since you're an ADC, it's hard for you to play versus Azir. So you might want to go top lane. But let's talk in like normal scenarios. You go mid lane. You're now in mid here. What should you do? What do you think?
Um. Sorry, I just lost the screen.
Uh,
Oh, say that scenario one more time.
okay.
So we're
Now
both mid.
okay, you took the tower, it's 14 minutes or
Hmm.
15 minutes, whatever. Now you moved mid lane. What should be looking for?
Okay.
What should you be looking for?
Uh, Another tower.
Yeah, but here's the point. Minions are
Okay.
coming. Like, okay, this is also good to mention. Minion waves spawn every 30 seconds, right?
Hmm.
And also, the first wave is a normal wave, the second wave is a normal wave, the third wave is a cannon wave. You should also have this in mind. But it
I
changes like after the laning phase. But this is only
What,
early
like
phase.
20 minutes or something, right? Then they're all cannons, or
I think I'm not sure, but I think like first it's like every second wave there is a cannon, then every wave is a
oh, I
cannon.
see.
So yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I'm not even sure about this. Anyways, So basically, like every second there is a wave responds. So the wave is moving, moving, moving. It hits here. You clear it fast. What do you do? Let's say that you cleared the wave. Anyway, ADC cleared the wave. What do you do? What do you think?
Maybe I'll try to get Vision in River, or go see
Okay.
what other find someone else to roam with.
You should do something called hovering. You should like look at your lanes, top and bot, and you start somewhere, let's say here or here, like here or here, and then you could hover. If anything happens, you move or you move. You should hover.
Got it.
So you push the
Okay.
wave and you help your team. Now you're a mid laner, so the laning phase technically did not finish because it just transferred instead of bot. Now it's mid. So you push the wave. Since you're mid, you should hover top and bot. Since the waves in mid lane they meet after I don't know at after 20 seconds, while in top and bot it's like after 30 seconds. So technically you have 4 extra seconds to move here and here. So this is really important.
Mm,
It's gonna make a lot of
okay.
difference. All right. Now we move to the team fights, and it's really important to mention this as well. Look, in team fights, as an ADC, you should keep in mind something really important about spells and abilities. Spells. Things you can't ignore, and things you can ignore. What do I mean by this?
Things you can't ignore,
Yeah.
like frontline with engage.
For
I
example,
guess I don't know.
Thresh Q. You cannot ignore it. You should keep it in mind. Malphite ultimate, you cannot ignore it. Syndra ultimate, you cannot ignore it. So you should keep in mind beforehand
Mm,
the things that could you cannot ignore. Because if you ignore these things, let's say that you ignore that Malphite has an ultimate and and you're moving up while Malphite is like moving up, you're dead. So there is a
right.
list of things in every game that you should keep in mind, like things you can ignore and things you cannot ignore. What do you mean by things you can ignore? Like, so let's say Janice W, for example. She walked up to you and she W you. It's whatever. Let's say that I don't know. Bard walked up to auto you or Q you like when you're here. It's fine, but
Right.
so like you should have this list. I mean, of things you can and cannot ignore. And let's say, for example, when you versus a Gragas, you should care for his ultimate, right? And maybe he flash E on you or flash R, so you should have this in mind as well. So it's really important in a team fight to think about these things, and to also think about who am I gonna hit in the fight? Who am I able to hit? Because maybe you cannot hit their ADC, maybe you cannot hit their support, maybe you cannot hit their mage. And usually in ADC as well, it's really hard for you to auto attack the mages. When you're versus a Syndra and you try to auto attack her, it's gonna kill you. So you should keep this in mind because anything could be lethal for you. So you should like keep it in mind as well. Anyways, so we covered these things, I
Okay.
think successfully, and now let's take a look at your op.gg. All right. So what do you think about your op.gg? What do you see? Like, do you see any problem
Um,
or it's okay?
I mean, I think my CS is kind of low on Ash.
Okay. What else?
Um, I don't know. I
What is this?
those are when I get tilted, I guess, or I
Yeah,
get autofilled.
no, but when you play ADC, you don't get autofilled. It's not real. Like,
Maybe like 1 out of 5 or so.
nah, bro, but you're telling me you got autofill 65, 46, that's 100, 130.
No, I mean some days you just
Like,
I
this
don't know.
is
You
like,
just you
this
play a
is,
couple games and then you're like, I gotta play jungle.
nah, but this is like 200 games. Like, you played 200 ADC, 200 jungle. That's not autofill,
Oh,
that's 50-50. Alright, so
okay.
listen. The thing is, to be good at something, you need to focus on it like solely, right? So we should be
Right.
focusing more on, one role and some specific champions. I like that you're playing like a smaller champion pool of ADCs. This is really good. So it allows you to improve. But yeah. Anyways, so let me see. You're going for this build, yeah. All right. I'm gonna give you like a website that you could go back to when you wanna find like the best builds that one tricks go for. It's called
Okay.
deeplol.gg, and here
Oh, okay.
you just type the name of the champion you want. Let's say Caitlyn, and you click on OTPs. Here it's gonna show you like what one tricks build with what runes and etc etc. So this is just better than me explaining like specifics.
Yeah, yeah. All the builds. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you can just go back and you can check for example this guy he's in the US and he's I think a challenger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
was just following whatever that Korean guy. Dang.
yeah, I know. I mean his build is actually
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, I know him. I know him. So
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's actually pretty fun.
yeah, I played it as well. It's actually good, but it's
Oh, okay.
also good to look what other players do. So this guy just
Right, right.
he's spamming arena. What?
Okay, I won't watch his arena games then.
Yeah, okay, let's see solo queue. Okay, look. So you can see like when he goes lethal tempo, when he goes fleet, and
Right.
what builds, what paths, and etc. etc. So it's just better to to make your own research in this regard. And this guy is like 1.6 LP challenger, so this is like I don't know, maybe he's rank five.
Yeah, he's the top. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like you. You know.
so yeah, it's just much better than me talking about the builds, and it applies to everything and so on. So yeah,
Uh,
you could just make your own research about this. But what I noticed here is, um, like your CS numbers are inconsistent, especially on Caitlyn, which should never happen, because Caitlyn is a lane bully champion. She controls the lane. Like she puts the enemy under turret. So you should be having high CS numbers. And also like see, as an ADC you should not be dying this much. See, and six this is a lot, even five is a lot. So as an ADC, you should like focus on not dying and dealing as much damage as you can. Anyways, yeah, we can now start with the game. So which game do you want to watch? I think you sent it 2 weeks
it should
ago.
be on the 14th.
14th. Oh, this one? No, wait. No,
It's a loss. I think it's a little down.
no, there isn't anything in the 14th.
Oh, keep going down then. Sorry, sorry. Maybe I'm thinking.
No, there isn't. Like, yeah. Okay.
Oh, go up then. Sorry.
15.
It
Is
should
it
be like I don't know. It should be like an 878 or something. Jinx.
868?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, the time difference. That's why. It's the 15th for you.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay, that makes
we'll
sense.
struggle a lot with the time difference. Like, it's 8 in the morning for me now. 9 in the morning.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So first, I like to look at the loading screen, and I would like for you to tell me what do you see in the loading screen.
Um, I mean, I see a lot of dive. It's like a huge dive comp, right? You've got
Yeah, let's just start
you.
step by step. So let's first look at the enemy bot lane and my
So
bot
our
lane.
lane, yeah. So you have a Kaisa Soraka. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's ideally what Kaisa wants. It's just not bad. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Kaisa loves like Nautilus and stuff. She loves
Okay.
to isolate, right? She likes engage. Even Pike and Thresh are pretty good, but
Okay. Cool.
like Soraka just makes her farm, and I guess that's okay because Kaisa scales. She scales fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Cool. Cool.
okay, I
Cool.
guess. And then and Soraka's really good into Leona, right? So I have Leona and I'm Jinx, and so Leona goes in there, and what does Soraka do? She's gonna eat her, she's gonna Q her, yeah. So I mean, it's kind of I feel like it's a little tougher for my support to do much, but I guess if we just farm it out, I feel like it's kind of even.
Mm-hmm. What about the
If
summoner spells, the runes, and so on? What do we think about it?
um I mean, I think they have better fighting runes, right? They got exhaust, they got
Okay.
heal, you got Soraka's heal,
Okay.
lethal tempo. I mean, those kind of even out. I mean, I think me I went the running man because I'm scared of the dive. I want to be on the edge of the circle, right? The tethering.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Cool, cool, cool. Look, and also, I would like just to give you a side note about this. The ghost is the thing. Okay, it's the best summoner spell in late game. It basically outscales all summoner spells. It's better than exhaust. It's better than ignite. It's better than heal in late game. But in
Yeah,
early,
it makes you just a beast. It's so good.
exactly. Okay, so you should look at the matchup as you did, and the summoner spells and the runes as well. And you have like a little bit of good understanding about the matchup, but you said we just farm. And I told you earlier, when you have an engaged support, you want them to engage, right? You don't want to lose
Right.
HP, and also you want to put the wave in a spot that could
Stay
hit him.
back.
Yeah, so
Closer to our side.
you
Yeah.
should like keep the wave in this area. So you force them to walk up, and they're both immobile. So if your jungler comes, or if your support goes in, when you're in this area, they're gonna be easy target for you, right?
Yeah, you're right. Jinx E and Leona, EQ work pretty well.
But if we just push, Leona will be useless.
Yeah,
So
and
cool.
then Zach will queue in from across the map.
Yeah, I was just going to this part. What do you think about the jungle?
Well, one's a dog, so it's never good. Um,
Okay.
no, but no, I mean, Warwick is just going to get kited, right? You're going to have Kai'Sa's going to E. You're going to have Soraka
No, no,
putting E's
I
down,
meant
Q's
in
down.
regard of impacting bot lane.
Oh, bot lane. I mean, I'd rather have Zach. His ganks are really good, and
Okay,
his
cool.
Q and stuff like that.
So,
I mean, I think Warwick is okay, but usually Warwicks get kited out pretty hard bot lane. He's not the best
mhm.
bot lane ganker.
Cool.
He's
And
a better dueler, but yeah, not a ganker.
just as a side note as well, whenever you're playing against a Zac or a Fiddle, or any type of these champions, you cannot really
Yeah.
push against them unless you know he's on the other side. Because once you push, let's say, let me just move this a little. Okay, let's say that you're pushing. Okay, you're pushing, you're putting them under turret, and even if you have vision here, he can come from
Yeah,
here.
they know they,
He can
they
come
can
from
get you out
here.
of
He can
vision.
come from here. So yeah,
Yeah.
his jump is just too big that it's
You need two
hard.
you need two wards in the jungle to even see him.
Yeah, and if you're on the other side, he can come from here, he can come from lane, he can come from here. So
He
his
come from out, yeah, it's a nightmare.
exactly. So and if you're pushing, he can from here. So the champion can gank from anywhere when you're pushing against him. He's the strongest when you're pushing at your enemies. So yeah,
Right.
this is also good.
Well, and then you have mid, you have
Mhm.
Rise TPing in, right? So same as Zach, right? They're both coming out of outside of vision and
Cool.
getting in some CCU and
Mhm.
then you have Kai'Sa going in with empowered Q. It's great.
How about top lane? It doesn't matter, right?
I think it's the same. I mean, I favor a Kali late game, but obviously least an early game.
Cool. Anyways, so let's start with
But
top lane.
I think it's a fair game. I mean, I want to dodge. I don't mind it. I think we have potentially a better late game if I get full items and me and a colleague can do a ton of damage. I think it's fine.
Yeah, cool. That's why you get into the mindset of just, scaling and focusing on yourself. Alright?
Okay.
Okay. What other options did you have to buy here in this lane?
Um,
Or
I
generally,
mean,
let's speak generally. What other options do you go for as a starter item?
you could go for the coal.
Call?
If
Okay.
you're feeling lucky.
What else?
I mean, I haven't done pot with longsword or pot and boots in a long time, but
Okay. And
yeah.
when you're versus poke, you want to go three pots and longsword. But when it's not a heavy poke, you can go longsword plus refillable. So, and it could be good. Like
Yeah.
these options can be good. Let's say that you're versus a Sivir, you just go call. And let's say you have
Right.
you
You're
have
just gonna farm it out.
yeah
Yeah. No one's gonna
exactly
kill each other.
exactly. When you have a farm lane, you should go call and so on. All right.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I think I went Dorans too because you're right. I mean, I have Leona. There's going to be an engage. She wants to fight. I'm gonna, Dorans is good for fighting.
yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad.
30 seconds until minions
Okay.
spawn.
Who worded this? Okay, Leona. What do you think about this word?
I don't know. I probably want to do it. I want to
Yeah.
waste it.
Yeah. Exactly. All right.
I want to waste it unless I was on the other side and it was like versus like like a Thresh Draven or something who won a
Yeah.
cheeky level 1.
Yeah. 100%. All right. Why are we sitting here?
I don't know. Maybe I'm
Okay.
getting
Where
water.
where should you be standing?
Probably in the river.
Yeah. You should be generally standing here, but since this is worded, you don't need to stand. I just wanted to see if you
Yeah.
noticed. So yeah, since Diana is covering this area and this area is worded, so you don't need to stand here. But
I mean, I can stand with Diana, I guess.
yeah, they could just move like this. But it's just it's less likely to happen. It's okay to be here, but yeah, you just don't want it to be here like in other games because you're not gonna have this word. If they invade on
Yeah, I'm
you,
gonna guess I could get ganked. Yeah.
yeah,
5 man.
cool. And you're Jinx, you're the ADC. They want to look for you. All right. How about taking this route? Why did we take this route instead of this route?
Um, I don't know. I didn't think they were there.
Oh,
So
yeah. Okay. Did you think that? Okay. Let's say that you're playing. Let's say that you're playing versus Draven Nautilus. Would you take this route?
No, no way.
Okay, cool. So we're conscious of what's going on. Okay. Let me slow this down and yeah, let's go back a little. I'm gonna put the vision only on you so it feels like, you know, a real game. Okay, we're moving to the lane. Okay, look. What does hitting the minion do here?
Stacks my Q.
Okay, what else?
Pushes the wave.
You're gonna put them in a safe pocket. They're gonna be here farming because you can't push this hard. And if you give them the safe pocket, they can scale freely and you put Leona AFK. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Just by
I
pushing
see.
this, it depends. It's fine if you want to push this one and hard push next one, so it can fix and it pushes on into you, if it makes sense. But
Yeah.
by just pushing normally, you're gonna like ruin your Leona's game. So look, let me explain this like a little bit further. Because waves are really important in laning. Look, look this way, right? If your plan here is just to get level 2 all in and they miss a step, sure. But when your opponent know that you wanna go for level 2, they will naturally go back. So what should you do here is, you try to like push the wave really quick, it resets, it pushes into you, then you freeze it somewhere here so your Leona can play the game. Because now when you keep pushing, your Leona just can't play the game. Okay, this is good. Okay, you're cancelling many auto attacks, alright. Okay. Why are you not doing anything? You're not warding,
Uh,
you're not hitting the tower, you're just walking.
I guess because my Leona is backing off.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, what could happen?
I guess not much at level 1.
Yeah, exactly. So now you went for the ward. You should have immediately go for the ward, and I think you should put it somewhere
A
here.
little deeper.
Yeah, a little bit deeper. Because, you know, you don't want the vision here. It doesn't give you anything. Alright. So what do you think about this wave? Look, we're in this state,
Uh,
and if we hit the wave, Leona will be useless. Again.
got it.
See, I mean, yeah, she engages, but still, doesn't do anything. Yeah, the engage is pretty much useless. Let's assume that the engage happened here.
Hmm.
What could happen?
I mean, Sokka could use a
Possibly.
flash.
Yeah, I mean, possibly die even because you can pop ghost and run her down. But
Yeah.
since the engage happened here and we keep pushing, it's bad. Alright. Yeah, I mean, Leona just wants to play the game and now she's emptying. In the game, you might say that Leona is stupid, right? Like she's ending. But in reality, it's our fault that we're pushing the wave, right?
Right.
So now what should you do?
I just wanted to crash the wave and go.
I mean, can you crash the wave? That's the question. And okay, look.
It's risky because what is it? 307 Zax on the bot.
Yeah, we don't know. Because we did not track the jungler, and that's another story. Look, since Kaisa is pushing the wave, you have two options. You either recall or you sneak here. You wait until the wave comes to you, because what happens when she pushes the wave? What happens to your minions? Nothing. You're not gonna lose anything because she's killing
Mhm.
she's killing your wave, the red one. So nothing is gonna happen to the blue one. So you're not gonna lose anything. So you
What's
don't
what you're saying? Yeah, yeah. I won't lose any experience or gold. Yeah.
exactly. So you don't lose anything. But
So I can just go back to my tower.
see, but if you're hovering like this, if I'm the Kaiser, I'm not gonna give you anything. I will walk up here. I will not let you even take the XP, and I'm gonna freeze it. But this
Right.
Kaiser is letting you farm by pushing. Okay, look now she realized it. So she's last hitting. At first, look, she was hard pushing. I think she queued even. Yeah, look, she's hard pushing first, But
Right, right.
then she saw that you
Because I
want,
stick around. Yeah.
yeah, she saw that you wanted the XP, so she's last hitting. If you went back, I think, and waited, it's fine. Or you could just, okay, look, you could just do this. You could sneak into this bush and sack the XP. You don't want them to know where you are because they could take action and you can't. Look now, if you were in this bush here, let's say at the edge, and you keep moving back, you're gonna get the XP instead of just sitting here as well. So that's also an option you could do.
Mm.
All right, and yeah, Zach should be like somewhere here now. Okay, look, there are timers for wards. Look, when it's 3:30, usually junglers finish their full clear, and when it's 2:30, they finish 3 camps. So it's important to put vision at these two timers, 2:30 and 3:30. You need vision. Other than that, you should like be careful if you don't have vision.
Yeah.
So if Zac just walks in lane now, and he like comes here, you're farming. He is on you. You die. I don't know if you had it in mind or not. So yeah, you don't need to really hit the minions here. You really don't. And you should ping your Leona to go away. Yeah, she has to go away. Whenever you have a big wave like this, and someone is coming for help, just ping them away. Because if you fight and they have this big wave with them, it's just like having an extra player or 2 players even. Like because minions hurt in early game.
Yeah, they have like what, 8 minions?
Look.
Yeah.
Okay. This all goes back to our position. Why would you take the wave if it's gonna die anyway and you're not gonna lose anything? Why would you position yourself here? You see? Hello?
Yeah.
So why would you even hit the minions? It doesn't make any sense. You got Soraka
Right,
Q.
right, yeah. There's no point. I just took damage. I shouldn't have taken anything.
Yeah, you should just let the wave go in and you let it
Yeah,
reset.
just let it come into the tower. Yeah.
Exactly.
That was worthless.
So yeah, you got Kaiser W'd, Soraka Q'd for no reason. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and with the casters, you should, hit it at the beginning and at the end when you don't have. Whenever like the laser is hovering on the caster, you hit it at the beginning and at the end. You don't wait until the end to try to hit two auto attacks because you can't at this point of the game. Alright. Now Kai'Sa recalled, and we saw that she recalled. We don't know where Zac is, but what should we be looking for? What the
A flash EQ.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I gotta reset soon. I
Okay.
gotta.
Okay, what do you think? Can you push this wave so you can recall?
I mean, I can, but Soraka's probably gonna freeze it.
Yeah, I mean, even if Soraka wouldn't freeze it.
I guess I want to neutralize. I want it to
Yeah,
even again.
yeah,
Right? I just want it to hit the middle.
Yeah, here's the thing. You neutralize it by shoving it under turret, but the thing is here, I'm not sure. No, I think you cannot really push it, even if Leona helps you with her relic item.
But yeah, she doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, because if Leona hits the wave with you, I don't think you're gonna push it in time, because next wave is already here, and your push power is slow. So what you're doing here is you're slow pushing. Okay, when you have a cannon wave, when there is a cannon wave, you cannot really hard push it. Hard pushing a cannon wave is hard in early game. In early, hard pushing a cannon wave is really hard. So what you're doing here is correct. You're slow pushing it. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right, because the cannons are doing a lot of damage to each other, right? It's kind of like thinning out the wave for them too.
Yeah, but it's really hard for you to, to push it because
Yeah,
tanky
no,
as
no
well.
items, right?
Yeah,
no
yeah,
items.
and it's tanky. Look at how much HP it has. It has 900, almost 1,000. Look at the warriors; they have 500. So it's like 2 warriors,
Yeah.
and let's see what else. Yeah, and it has much more damage. What is the
43.
It has double the damage.
Yeah, it's like double damage, right? It's two
Yeah.
warriors, double damage. Yeah.
Yeah, no wait, it's more than double. It's 4 times. Yeah, look, the warriors have it 12.
Oh yeah.
The cannon has 43.
It's got 43.
Yeah, and the caster.
3.5.
Yeah. Now we go to a really nice concept as well. When you're like building a wave, let's say that you wanna or pushing a wave, it's always better to kill the casters first because they deal more damage to the minions.
Mm.
Because they deal, and as we just saw, look, The casters have a 26 AD, while the warriors have a 12 AD. So when you kill the casters, your wave will not die. But when you kill the warriors, they take more time to kill and they deal less damage. So it's always better to start with the warriors. The caster, sorry, on the back.
Is there ever a time where you want to kill the warriors first so the wave moves faster?
No, when you kill the casters first, this one on the back line, you kill them, your wave is gonna push harder, yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So
I
yeah.
see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. So now naturally we're building a wave. So we're gonna have these minions and the upcoming wave versus their small wave. So what should we look for?
Sorry.
Yeah, look here, look here. It's fine. Okay, look.
Okay.
Now we have this big wave. What's our goal here?
Look over here. I mean, I just want to clear the wave, right?
Yeah,
So
but
just push it. I guess it's a, yeah.
I mean, why don't you use rockets though? I don't get it. I'm just waiting for you to use rockets, but you never use it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, whenever you're pushing, you wanna use rockets.
Okay.
Okay, and also like you didn't have pigeon here. You still have words. This is really important. You have words. You're not warding, and it's like the second time now. And yeah, you're not using your rockets. All right. Let's see as well. Don't you think this is dangerous?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I was Kaisa, I would look to W you. I would walk up here and W you. So I think you had to recall in the bush. Because Kaisa, like if she walks up, she can see you with her vision, and then she W's you while she's farming, and your recall is cancelled. So this is a lazy recall, I would say. Yeah, it worked, but it shouldn't have. Alright. Okay. Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, I don't want to fight because there's a we're fighting on top of a
Okay,
wave.
ping
But
it, ping it, ping it. Once she misses her E, just ping it to go. And even okay, even if she doesn't miss her E, do you think you win even?
no, I mean they're both level 4.
Exactly. And also like you don't have sums and they do, so
Yeah.
maybe if Warwick comes, sure, but if yeah, they have a
Or
win.
would have to be in the bush already.
Exactly. He had to skip the camp, but it doesn't matter. Look, I mean, and also had to ping him beforehand. Let's say here, here at this point, you can tell that. Okay, let's go back earlier a little bit. Okay, look. Just judging by the way, look, Kaisa is building a wave, right? Is she gonna push it in time? No, probably not. Let's see. Let me see. So look, it's gonna freeze here. So
Yeah,
this
it's
is
like great.
y-
It's a good wave spot for me.
yeah. So at this moment, when you saw like she was having this wave here, you should ping your jungler. Come, we can kill them because they're gonna have to stand up here. So if you just ping the Warwick, maybe he would move because the Waven is in a good spot for you. See, he's just gonna move like this. Come with Leona, they both die. I mean, since we did not ping, let's look what's gonna happen. Okay, Leona's pinging, she's going in because she recognizes the position, which is nice. And now look, there is an enormous wave here targeting Leona, and this is gonna target you when you hit hit them here. Look, once you attack the Kaisa or the Soraka,
Right.
the wave is gonna hit you. So you have to ping her back even before she goes in because you should consider the wave aggro as well.
Yeah.
And also, like going for the Soraka, I mean the Kaisa was just bad because Soraka's just gonna heal her. You should try to kill Soraka.
Right.
And when we look at the numbers as well, look at the numbers. Soraka has 900 HP. Kaisa has like almost 1000, so it's 100 more HP on Kaisa, plus the Soraka healing as well. So it's just better to kill Soraka since she already has lower base HP and lower like maximum HP. I mean full HP. And yeah. So this play should not have happened from the beginning. Alright. Let me just slow this down a little bit. Let's look at you. Good W. Good, good. Nice. Okay, let me see just again. I think you could use the machine gun more. It's always better to use the machine gun though. Yeah, but like two auto attacks, you could just use the machine gun and you use the rockets instead. Did you notice?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that.
So yeah, whenever you're in range to use your machine gun, it's just better to use it. And I'm gonna show you an example later on, or of some Jinx gameplay. No, what are we doing? Okay. No, what are you afraid of even? Why are you clicking back? Look, you just killed Zac, you killed Kaisa, and there's only Soraka. Why are you clicking back? Okay, now it's okay, but then, look here.
Mm.
See? You're clicking back for no reason. Just walk up, hit the minions more, and take your plating, take the wave, Rico. No believe, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I didn't look at the Drake, I don't know. But I think it was fine since you killed everyone there. And see? Okay. Why do you think this is a good timer to recall?
I have a lot of money. And
We pushed the wave.
Guys is coming back to lane. Rocka's gonna I pushed the wave. Rocka's gonna have to recall as well, so it's a good time. Hopefully Leona recalls.
And Kais and okay, like whenever you shove the wave under turret, the next wave is gonna naturally push into you. Alright? And also, since this is a cannon wave, it's really hard for Kaisa to put it under your turret, and she cannot
Right.
freeze it. So the only response she has is just pushing the wave for you. That's it. So you literally do not lose anything when you recall on this. Or maybe you will like lose two warriors, which is like nothing.
Yeah.
See, she's pushing
Yeah.
the wave towards you. You lose two warriors, but does it really matter? Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
lose the third, but you
It's
know,
pretty much nothing,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you're gonna get the cannon. You're gonna get everything. Don't miss it. Okay, you're reported. You missed the cannon. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And okay, look. Whenever you're being pushed this way, you should consider wording this bush. Why are we not wording this bush? You have two words. And why do you think we should word this one though?
For Zach,
Not only Zac.
Rocka,
You don't wanna be cheesed by a Soraka Q or something. You don't wanna be
yeah.
hit by anything. Losing HP is bad when you have engage, right? So whenever like this bush, you're being pushed, just put a word so you can hit Soraka with an auto attack. I mean, you can naturally you wanna put a word before she enters the bush, so whenever she's there, she doesn't know you have vision, so you can auto W her and maybe kill her with the Leona because you know she doesn't know. Do you get the idea? And yeah, again we're pushing for no reason. Okay, yeah. Now Leona has no chance to play the game again. But Kaisa is enabling it. Kaisa should have frozen here. She stopped the waves here. You're gonna have to walk up. Zac comes, you die. You see the pattern?
Hmm. Yeah, I see that.
Cool. Alright, good W.
Yeah, Zach and Kaiser are a duo.
Ah, yeah, I mean, but he's top lane right now.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
look, again.
that's true.
Alright. I'm not gonna focus on waves anymore. It's just, I just wanted you to keep it in mind because you're ruining your support's game by pushing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright. Okay, you could just, okay, look. Look at the wave. It's a can wave, right? You could hover with the Leona. Okay, let's see. Let's look at it slowly. So Leona is hovering. You want to hover as well with the Leona, right? Because there's nothing to
Yeah,
do
there's
in
nothing
lane.
but okay.
You wanna hover. If there is something you can participate in without losing the wave, sure. You don't want to be standing here. It's fine to be here somewhere. You hover. If something exact comes, anything comes, you're close. So you want to be in this area. Just like I said earlier about mid lane. You want to push the wave,
Hmm.
then hover. That's exactly what you should do here. You should
With the
hover.
cannon. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, since it's a cannon, so you don't lose anything. And if they try to push, you don't lose anything because you're here. You can just move and back.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll go catch it. Okay.
Look, so you should stand here somewhere. If they need you, you're there. If they don't need you, you're back. All right. I mean, this is unnecessary, by the way. For you to walk up and try using your traps, you don't know where Zack is, and you're by yourself in their turret. This is so bad. Because you can get dove after this. Because your only safety as a Jinx is your traps, and not missing the cannon as well is your safety. Okay. Again, yeah. Why would you walk up if you're 1v2? You don't see Zack, you don't have vision anywhere, and the wave is pushing into you. Look, she's pushing the wave.
Yeah, it's probably a bad
Yeah, yeah,
idea.
you don't need to walk up. Like, there is no point, literally. Look, just wait for the wave. Come under turret, farm it. Because you cannot change anything.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Yeah, yeah, look, we're walking up again. It's okay though, but I mean, yeah. See, but because if you walk up here, say Zack comes, they
Yeah, I
take
can
point.
get queued right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if he hits you, the Q or anything. If you die here, you're ruining the play that's happening here. You're being weak-sided for the fact that they can do something here. So if you ruin this, like if you die here, you kind of ruin the
Yeah.
play here as well. You kind of
That makes
neutralize
sense.
it, or if it doesn't work, you give your enemy advantage. So you need to know how to play the weak side. All right. See, it's okay. Just yeah, sit back. They're pushing you the wave. It's really good for you by the way. This position. They're dumb. They're giving you the wave for free, even though they can kill you. This is the thing we talked about earlier. When you can kill your opponent, don't hand them the wave. So yeah, they're handing you the wave, even though they can kill you. And then they're not even taking anything or hovering or roaming or nothing. So you're in a perfect position. This is a free elo. Yeah, again, walking up, same mistake. Anyways, just gonna fasten this up a little bit. Yeah, you see, this could happen like I don't know,
Five
two
times already.
yeah 2 minutes ago, and this tower should have been gone because for the fact that you're just walking up.
Yeah.
Since you're being weak-sided, understand the weak side. That's pretty much it. And yeah, we lose our sums. Now we're more in danger. And just wait for the wave. It's okay. Wave comes. Yeah, it's good. Whenever you're like, okay, look, this is your safety pocket. We talked about their safety pocket or safe pocket is
Hmm.
somewhere here, and your safe pocket is also somewhere here. You see, like somewhere here. You wanna farm without being hit safely. You wanna be in your safe pocket. That's it. You don't wanna put yourself in danger because there is no reason for you to take damage because even if you hit them, you cannot kill them. But if they hit you, they can kill you. Yeah, this is going
I
bananas.
love it. I love. I mean, it's been a rough bot side engage. My team.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever honestly. Like
It is what it is. Right? It's
yeah,
it's mistakes on both sides. It's
uh,
funny.
yeah. I mean yeah. I mean, just focus on yourself. Okay, why are we
Yeah.
doing? Why are we doing dragon? Huh? You're 1 HP. What? Aren't you like afraid or something?
I I'm gonna get healed. In
Okay.
5 seconds.
Yeah, but let me see, just a second. Okay, so they go on Soraka, but nothing happens here. Yeah, nothing is happening. Okay,
Yeah.
Kai'Sa no mana. Maybe because Kai'Sa has no mana. But Rise is here. There are three people. If Zac comes, you guys die, no?
Yeah, Zach does his flyby smite, you know,
Ah, but he could just go in. He doesn't have ultimate.
right with all. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if he goes in, you immediately die, and it's a 4v2. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird what they gave it, honestly, because you're 1 HP, and you don't have sums. I don't know. Maybe it works. If it works, it works. And this is really good. Some other players they just don't stand here. And by the way, you could do it just a little bit better. Let me show you. Look, what is you? Okay, look, you could stand here as well. You don't not here, but it's just more optimal to just click here and
Okay.
sit. But it's good because many players they just sit at the center. You could just at the edge also works. All right. Okay. What could you do
Now
here?
we're ready. Leona's got six. Ah,
Yeah,
this is a good time.
yeah, but why are we hitting the wave?
I want money.
Yeah, cool, but
No, I don't know.
okay, look.
We should. I want to freeze it, right?
I mean,
Ideally.
you should. Here's the thing. I'm gonna explain now. Look, this wave is here, right? Next wave is here. So what could you do here?
Just sit on it.
Exactly. You just let Leona tank
Just
it.
let them tank it.
Yeah, or you tank it. Ideally, you just need these three casters. You don't need more for a freeze,
Yeah.
because
This is a good freeze because it's a cannon with three casters.
yeah, but it's good, but it's gonna push hard. It's gonna like push this one fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the idea of freezing, I would say, especially when you have a tank support or an engage support, you want the wave to keep coming to this area. You want it to keep coming. It doesn't matter if it kills your wave. You just want it to be located here. So you force them to
Right.
walk up. That's it. So here, if you just tanked it, your Leona is gonna like have more window to play. But now, since you neutralize the wave again, doesn't matter. Look, again you have the window because Kai'Sa is pushing. You should, kill the first three, then you can stop it. If they walk up, Leona can go in. But we saw that Zac is here, so it's kinda bad.
Zach's clearing the ward. Yeah.
Yeah. But when we talk generally, it's just better, to keep the wave. But yeah, we keep pushing. So your Leona is forced to do something else because, her champion is bad in late game. So it's just better for her to roam or do something. That's why you were left alone, by the way. Because she couldn't do anything in lane.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. See, she's useless again. Alright, Zac is here. I mean, that was kind of predictable, though, because he was clearing the ward here, and
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was sitting there for like eating a sandwich or something.
yeah, and the junglers, they always do this, and his dive is kind of bad. Yeah, alright. Yeah, but you can't take this wave. Yeah, you can't. Why would you go for it, even? What? Look, it's a Zac with a passive, and he has a Soraka on the back, and it's a cannon wave. Why would you stay? Just give it.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, yeah. Once you see them here, you just leave. If they leave, you go for the wave. There are three people. Like this is like by just seeing it, by observing, you can't just tell you're dove and you're dead. You just leave the wave here. There's no point for you to stay because you cannot farm it. Not in a million years. Even if he dies, it's worth. But he's not even gonna die.
Right.
So you
With
I
the
mean,
passive and stuff.
you literally here, you killed your Leona because she walked back to save you, and you both died. And you lose tower and wave. You could just lose the tower and the wave without dying. Because Warwick is just punishing him here, which is not bad as well because he was on the other side of the map. So he did the a fine play as well. He's compensating for the Zack's overstay in bot lane. You should just you deny him the kills. You don't give him the kills. Give him the tower. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been better.
Wasn't it like obvious he's gonna dive you?
Probably, I mean, there's three of them.
Exactly, and you're low HP. You're by yourself pretty much because Leona is low HP as well. And if there's a cannon wave coming, it's really easy to dive when there's a cannon wave. They didn't even need it, but it's complementary. All right, now we're by ourselves in the side lane. Okay, Kai'Sa's mid. Okay, let me ask this: why didn't you go mid lane?
To push the bot lane.
Okay, I mean, I would argue this play is correct, but for many different reasons. I would say that Diana is stronger than you. She doesn't have TP. So for her to stay mid lane is better because she can be more impactful. You're behind in comparison to Kai'Sa,
Mhm.
right? So you could just farm the side, but also you should keep in mind that you could die to Zac easily. So this is really dangerous. So sometimes going mid lane is not the best option as well. So maybe you should think about it. Now you see Kai'Sa's walking down. Wait,
Yeah, and there's Rise.
there's Rise as well. Yeah, this is like the bad thing. Okay, let me look at the Rise thing as well. I didn't see because I was hovering at Kai'Sa. Where is Rise? I mean, yeah, I was gonna ask you about this as well. If Kai'Sa and Soraka are mid, who do you expect to be bot?
Well,
Rise.
Rise or Zac.
I mean, it doesn't have to be
Could be Lee.
Zac.
Could be Lee Sin.
Yeah, it's less likely to be Lee Sin, but it's more likely to be Rise because he's the one with the TP. Because naturally, when there's an objective here, you're gonna send the guy with the TP here, and if there's an objective here, you're gonna send the guy with the TP here, so they can apply pressure while having the opportunity to participate in the fight as well with the TP. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
that makes sense. Yeah, they just teleport over.
Exactly. So yeah, you should have anticipated him to come. And now we go to another mistake as well. You're at level 9. At level 9, something called Farsight opens. You know what Farsight is?
Yeah, the blue rune.
Yeah, exactly. So since it opens, you could just get a Farsight, put it here, so you don't have to, push and safely. And also, once you saw Kai'Sa's moving down, you should leave. Because, she could just, walk anywhere and you're dead. I mean, yeah, yeah, she left. So yeah, you're just running because you're afraid of getting zacked. All right. Okay. Why would you push the wave?
Well, there's Zac and Rise or mid. Zac's, but that's all in both.
No, but here's the thing. Isn't it better for you just to last hit it, to have a freeze?
Oh yeah, I mean it's better to freeze it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, pushing just doesn't give you anything here. You're not gonna take the turret because you're afraid to walk up even though they're mid. If you know they're mid, you just take this wave as well. You see? You could just take this wave freely because you know they're mid. But instead you're recalling, so this is a bad decision to take. Really bad. If you push the wave, it goes under turret. And maybe if they spend more time here, you can take the turret. So you could take this wave, this turret, and then maybe if you die, it's fine because you're gonna have so much gold.
Mm.
But
That makes
instead,
sense. Yeah.
this wave is wasted. Like, you see the resources here that you're losing? It's just endless. Okay, what is this? Let me see. Alright. Yeah, again, I mean, you should use this, by the way. Like, put it somewhere here because you don't know where Zack is, and this guy is here. That means he's being backed up by someone, right? Like, there should be people. He shouldn't be this far on the map with no one on his back. Right? So it's normal for Zack to appear here. It's really normal.
Right.
Like, this should be like the normal thing to happen. Alright. We're autoing. I mean, yeah, we're team fighting now. Okay. Do you want to take like a 5 minutes break? Then,
Uh,
then we continue.
yeah. I mean, I probably have to go at like 11 if that's okay. But yeah,
Wait,
we can take a break. Take.
When is 11 for you? Like after
No,
how many hours
like
left?
20 minutes, right? Like
Ah, yeah. Then we continue. We continue then.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah, maybe just maybe till 11. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. We continue then a little bit more because I don't know. I mean, it depends on you when you want to stop. Like at what point of the game? Because we finished the laning. We talked about it enough, I think, and now we are at the mid game. If there is a specific point we want you to watch, we can just hover it if you're like in a rush or something.
Um, I mean, there's already a lot of things to work on, so I think it's all good. I mean, I think we can just continue, I guess, and then if you want to wrap up with you're gonna show me something on Jinx, I think it's fine.
Ah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. Okay. How about like we play this like a little bit faster, and then
Okay.
I'll show you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the
Sure,
Jinx.
sure.
Okay, this is really fast. Okay, I'm just gonna hover on you and let's see what's this. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's pretty random at this point. Okay. Here's what I mean. Whenever you're versus a Zac, you should keep him in mind, by the way. Like, Zac could be anywhere here, 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 or in this pit, or here. So by pushing, you're putting yourself in so much danger, by the way. It's just better for you to receive the wave, and whenever you see him, you just push. It's just like Pig versus Nocturne, but in every second, because Zac could just jump on you. If Zac jumps here, you just die, by the way. Because he has Lee Sin backup, and maybe Kaisa ultimate and so on. So
Mm,
think about the jungler more.
that's fair.
Alright, we're fighting. Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, kinda overextended here. Look. Okay, this is good. You're hitting the rise. Nice, nice. You're switching between weapons. It's okay. Okay, now. Yeah, hit the one in front of you. Yeah, why are you walking? Look, you're in range. Just hit him. Why are you walking? Look, your range is enough to hit the Zac and maybe the Kaiser,
Mm,
but hit the one in front of you. Because you're an ADC after all. Look, you're gonna walk in more. You're gonna get in range. Look, this is really bad. You're getting in range to be hit by everyone. You're not putting into consideration that Kaisa could one-shot you. And we will think about Kaisa. She has like two options to burst you: her W and her passive. And you're putting yourself in a bad position to be hit by her passive, her W, and then you're gonna explode.
right.
Instead, instead you could just click backwards or just you can kite the Zac instead of just moving in a straight line. What's this? Okay, look. Okay, you kill this guy. That's nice. Is he gonna die? Yeah, good. Now hit the Zac. Hit the Zac and move up. Hit the Zac and move up. If they come, or hit the Zac and stay somewhere here, so you
Hmm.
cannot be hit by them. But instead you're moving in, so you're getting in range of Kaisa. You're getting in her range, and Lee Sin can Q you freely. Because whenever you're versus a Lee Sin, just try to stand behind one of your teammates, and you're not meeting any of these conditions. Look, you're gonna move in for no reason. You could just move here or here somewhere because you know that he's gonna attack you back because it's a 3 versus 3. So you should keep yourself in a
Right.
safe position. Look, now yeah, and unlucky. So you just had to not walk in. This was bad. Alright, faster a little bit. Okay, wait, your Akali TP top? No, she walked. Why would you go if she's walking? Okay, look. Whenever there is a teammate, it's other than your support, mid, top, jungle, is going to a lane, just leave it. Why?
They're gonna get the minions, or
Not only that, look. If two of the carries, or two of the laners, you and Akali, are in the same lane, that means another lane is gonna be free, or the resources that are coming in that lane are gonna be lost, right? So if you and Akali happen to be here, okay? So that means bot lane have to be caught by the Kazakhs. I mean, not Kazakh, the Warwick. So
mm,
And also the XP and gold is gonna be divided by 2. So not only you're losing resources here, you're dividing the resources here by 2 players, both the gold and the EXP.
Okay, got yeah, makes sense.
So it's bad for you to walk up here. It's just bad. Once you see her, you just leave. It's just better for you to be mid lane, but to keep Zac into consideration as well. To think about him. Alright, so you're farming. Good. Okay, this is a good route to take. Why didn't you path here?
It's just I don't know if Zach's in the other bush, you know.
Exactly, and Ryze could just zone you, and if Zac jumps, you're dead. So this is a good path to take. Alright. So we're just sitting here. Yeah. Wait, where are you? What? Where? What did you do? Why are you moving here? What?
I just following Diana,
No,
I
but
guess.
no, but you're not a bot laner anymore. You should be focusing on this. Okay, I established this at the beginning. You should push the wave into hovering. Push the wave into hovering. So you did it correctly at the first time, but at the second time you were doing bot lane for no reason. Diana now is the bot laner. You're the mid laner. Look, you should be taking the wave because once your wave is being pushed, that means they can do whatever they want. Like Ryze can roam, he can go up, down, or anywhere. But instead, you know, you could just push it back so you can have the same opportunity to rotate. Because if you don't, if they have the push lead, it's better for them.
Okay.
Look,
Yeah.
so you should just, take this wave. Now Warwick has to take it. I don't know, he's freezing? No, he's not. Okay. Now this fight is bad. Why would you take it? Do you see anyone?
Yeah, there's no one on him. He's by
Yeah,
himself.
yeah, but what if Zac, Kaisa, they both are you? It's a 4v2 immediately, and you lose. And if they had, okay, listen, let's imagine this scenario. Zac appears here, Kaisa follows him on you. She can jump here, and then you die, you die. It's a 5v2, and imagine Warwick did not take the wave here. There is a wave here. They end the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like one important part of waves. We don't want to be pushed at. Alright, so now we see the Kaisa, we see the Rise. Okay, good. We see Kaisa now. We see Rise, but we don't see Zac. Alright, good. I'm gonna look at you carefully. You're autoing, nice. Good, you immediately change the minions because there's nothing to hit. You wanna get the push, nice. Okay, you could follow here. Yeah, I was gonna tell you to put a word here, but you didn't have one. It's okay. Auto him. No, the machine gun. Yeah, machine gun. More. Auto. Yeah, you should have like okay. Here we go back to the things you cannot ignore. You cannot ignore his Q. You should keep it in mind to dodge it. I know it could be hard, but yeah, just get ready. You might and might not. It's okay. All right. Okay. Let me look at this again. Okay. So we all are hitting the Zac. We got the Zac, right? Good. Our Leona is really low HP. Okay. Wait, yeah, you should just leave now. Why are you still autoing? You don't have a front line. Yeah, you had to leave. That one auto, by the way, costed you your flash here. Yeah, this is rigged. Unlucky. Once your Warwick died and Leona has left, you should think about this as well.
We're all dead. Yeah.
Yeah. See, you got the Zac, but you had to use so many things on him. Like, we got the Zac, cool. But I think you used your ultimate. Akali used her ultimate, and look, we don't have a Leona. We don't have Warwick ult. We don't have Diana ult. We have zero ultimates, and Warwick dies immediately. You should be leaving. Instead, you hit an auto attack. And also, I would argue that using everything on Zac just costed you the fight. You should just leave. Okay, you hit him here. It's fine. You're stacking your little tempo. It's good. See? Now they go and stun him. He's dead. Cool. Just leave. Because you have zero ultimates as a team. And you're still fighting. Versus ultimate, and I don't know, wait. I don't know if this guy has, but maybe they don't, but still, they're still stronger because, you guys use your stuff. Your Leona is low
But
and,
yeah, I mean, it's basically a 4 versus 3,
yeah.
right?
So
Now.
you should recognize it and leave immediately. It's okay. Kaiser W is this guy, and boom, dead. And boom, you're dead as well. Alright. So where is you? You're here. Okay, there is also an next wave coming. Yeah, this is awkward. Look. At this position, instead of just walking, you take a look, okay? This is
Mhm.
one, two, three. This is one, two. And this guy is not moving to the. So generally speaking, you should look at the expected value of you moving. If I move here to them, is it good or is it bad? If I not move, if I don't move, is it good or is it bad? So basically, your Warwick, if he moved here with you, he's
If he
gonna,
moved, it would have been good
yeah,
because it would have been,
yeah. So you
yeah.
should, maybe you had to ping him because he did not notice. So also, I mean, if you notice, like here, you're not pinging quite enough, like assist or be of danger or anything, and you went for that, I don't know, weird W. I don't know why. Yeah, just push the wave. Like there are waves coming. You're a vacuum cleaner. You should just take waves. Vroom, 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 waves. That's it. That's you. Alright, wait, what's happening now? Wait, how much time do we have even? Yeah, I think we have 5 more minutes. Anyways, so I'm gonna stop at this and I'm gonna like show you
Hmm.
the last clip I want to show you.
Okay.
And yeah, Elk Jinx. Alright. I just want to show you like something quick.
On BLG back
Look
into
at
the pit.
his what is he? Yeah, his Jinx. Yeah, look at his gun control. It's just a random clip. Wait. Look from the beginning and focus at his Q control.
Okay.
Okay? He switches now. He's hitting the little birds. I'm talking. You see that he switched between guns in the middle of the fight multiple times. Did you
Right.
notice? Yeah, so this is like something you, as a Jinx player, you should, adapt to. I really like Elk because he used to play Jinx like back in last year, I think.
Okay.
So there are like many other ADCs you can watch with. Not here specifically. I think somewhere here, little bit further. The one I wanted to like point out. So you might feel like you're in danger, but look, immediately he's gonna change. Look, he's now using the
Yeah.
machine gun. It's better. Now he immediately changes to the rocket because it's better for him. So this gun control is really, really important. Anyways, what questions do you have?
I don't know if I have any. I think it was good. There's a lot of things to work on.
All right. Anyways, I want you to also, if you can, drop me a review here. It's gonna be nice, and I'm gonna, drop the recording later on this, you know,
Okay.
part of the server,
Thanks.
and that's pretty much it. I hope you
All
enjoyed
right.
the session.